What's up guys, Be by Mash UK, Speed VR with another video for you. I'm absolutely blown away with iRacing in VR using the G2. I'm going to show you my settings where 99% of the time, well 99.9% of the time, I'm hitting 90 FPS and it looks absolutely stunning. It's amazing. To me, it's the best VR experience in racing at the moment, mainly down to the fact that I can run the G2 at its native resolution. So I'm going to show you my graphic settings. Okay, so we'll start at the top. That resolution at the top is your monitor resolution. This option here, SPS, that's very important if you've got an NVIDIA GPU. I think it supports NVIDIA 2000 series upwards. It really helps out with VR. Okay, forget all that monitor bezel stuff, you don't need that. Okay, max quality, we'll start with the clouds, medium. They look fantastic, especially when the sun's shining through them at night time, you know, dusk. Looks really nice. Car detail high, pit objects medium, event detail high, grandstands high, crowds low, objects high, particles high, full res. Don't tick soft, it looks a bit shit in VR. I've got my draw distance to like 20 cars. Dynamic level of detail, world only. Limiting my FPS to 91. Everything else is as you can see it. In fact, I didn't notice there was a rendered frames ahead. So I'm going to bump that up to 2 because that should improve stuff even more. Anisotropic filtering 16 times, AA 4 times. I gave it a go on 8. I put it on 8 times and it looked amazing, stunning. But the frames were in the 70s and 80s, and I thought, well, I could go into the Steam VR render detail rendering and lower that down to like 90 maybe or 80, but I'm just going to leave it at 4 times on 100% super sampling. I'm not going to read these out. You can see what I'm doing there. Maximum GPU memory use all the way over to the right, same as the system memory. 2 pass trees, 4 mirrors, high detailing mirrors. I took off heat haze because heat haze doesn't just show you the heat haze on the road, which looks really nice, but it actually causes the stands in the pits and the flags and other stuff to sort of shimmer. And it looks okay, but it was getting on my nerves. It looks fantastic on the road though. HDR, turn that on. And there you go. That's my settings for 90 FPS with the G2 on a 3090 overclocked and a 10700K overclocked to 5 gig. And I can't play anything else, to be honest, at the minute. Really, I can't be arsed, because this just runs perfectly in VR. It's always been the best simulator for VR. It was one of the first simulators to support VR in the DK1, DK2 era. When the Oculus CV1 came out, it was fantastic. Wasn't brilliant, but it was a lot better than the DK2. And even when I had the Vive Pro, I thought it looked okay. I wasn't I wasn't blown away by it. But with a high resolution headset, you know, it doesn't look far off what you can see on the screen now. That's how good it is. And the colours just pop in the headset. There's no shimmering. It's fantastic. And this is my favourite car at the moment, the Skippy. Hard to drive, but once you get used to it and you understand you can't put your foot down all the time, and you've got to learn, you've got to ease into your corners and try not to oversteer. It's a fantastic drive. So that's what I'm racing at the moment. I haven't uninstalled my other simulators, but really, once you've experienced iRacing with the G2 and the right hardware, there's no going back for me. This is it. All right then, guys. Later.